Hello, hello! My name is Erica Henry. Welcome to my side of YouTube. I run Revel Stitchers, which is not your grandma's fiber and yarn store. We experiment with lots of different materials here, different colors, just have lots and lots of fun. And I love to teach you guys fiber arts. So this is episode 5 of Fiber Diaries, and you guessed it, it's going to be dyeing fiber. I think I've told y'all before in other episodes, but I sold out of all of my roving and bats and rolags and all of that good stuff, which is a great problem to have, but I'm working very hard to get stocked back up in my website and Etsy shop. I've taken lots of local to me Gulf Coast native fleece from the raw state to the cloud to roving. Now I'm dyeing it up and turning it into the various forms of fiber for spinning, because that is my true love. I love spinning fiber. So today we are going to be testing out all of my purple acid dyes. Some of them are brand new, some of them I don't know how old they are. They were gifted to me by the lady that I bought my drum carder from. So we're going to see how it works. I've found in some previous episodes that some of the dyes that she gave me, I don't know if they're just old or if it's because they're a different brand, but I've had some trouble getting them to dissolve in the solution. So we'll see if that is the problem today with the purples, but let's see what happens and let's make some gorgeous purple roving. So let's go to the kitchen. Okay, so we are in my kitchen and going to start with a big glug of vinegar. I have a low immersion setup here of the Roving. The roving was pre-soaked, and this time I decided to go with some dry powder. So since I am doing dry powder, I am wearing my respirator and my gloves and safety goggles as well. And I did want to note that all of the utensils and pans used today are only used for dyeing fiber, not for the preparation of food. First up there we had the Ashford Purple, and secondly we're doing the Dharma Plum Dandy. I absolutely love this color. It is hard to exhaust, I have found, but it is a gorgeous, gorgeous color. So I'm just sprinkling on, no rhyme or reason for the amount, just trying to get some pretty good coverage without doing too much dye, because too much and it's hard to get it to exhaust. Now third here we have the Jacquard Lilac. This is a gorgeous color. My favorite way to use it is in a low depth of shade to get a nice pastel lilac. It is gorgeous, gorgeous. And then the last dye we have, because we only have 4 today, the last one is going to be Jacquard Periwinkle. It's a very pretty color too. I did find that the Ashford Purple did get a little bit more purple as heat sat on it and as time went with the acid, but it is a highly pink purple color, whereas the Jacquard Periwinkle is more of a bluish purple color. So you have several different options here, even with just these 4 colors. Now I'm taking my spoon here and just trying to move some of this dye around in the water, trying to get some pretty good coverage because I want all that roving covered. So now that I have a pretty good idea of how the colors look, I'm just taking little spoonfuls of that dye bath and spreading it around. That way we don't have any white spots, and I also wanted to have a pretty variegated colorway here at the end. Not too terribly variegated, but definitely variegated. So I'm trying to get some of each color on each side, and it is so gorgeous. I cannot wait to see this rinsed and dried, because while it looks pretty dark now, as things dry they do tend to lighten up some. So I am going to add some more dye, just kind of sprinkling around everywhere that I want some more color. I definitely wanted some more of this pinkish purple going around, which definitely looks hot magenta right now, But in the end, after time and acid, it does purple up a bit more. But it is definitely a pink purple, like I said. So I'm just going to sprinkle this around and see what happens. So I'm just adding different colors as I feel necessary. Just trying to make sure that we get good coverage, basically. And I wanted a good balance of all of the colors, because that's what I was going for this time. I didn't want any particular color to outshine the others, just wanted a good harmonious mix. And I am just taking a tiny bit on the edge of my spoon to tap off, because like I said, I don't want too much going on at once. Now I want to raise the water level up some to give the dye access to more fiber, so it can kind of move in and out of that roving easier to access more of the fiber. So we'll get a more, I don't want to say more even coverage, but we'll get a nice saturation. Now I'm just going in and adding some more vinegar. It probably wasn't necessary at this point, but I wanted to make sure that everything did exhaust, and everything exhausted pretty much. There is a hint left, but that's okay. We're going to let this cool off and it should absorb. That was so much fun. We made some bright, vibrant purple roving, and it's definitely showing up more blue, especially this section here, than in real life. That plum color is gorgeous. It's definitely showing more of a blue cast on camera than what I see in real life, but I'm so excited. It turned out gorgeous. I loved working with the colors, and no felting so far. Yay, that's always the goal. Let's get this rolled up into a little bun so we can see all the colors mixing together, see how they behave and interact with one another. This was 25 grams of Gulf Coast native, so it's not enough to really spin anything substantial. It is enough to felt with for various projects, but this will get blended up with other colors to create other colorways for spinning. So I hope you enjoyed it. I'm so excited. Turned out great. And I'm in love with this color right here. Gonna have to dye some more of it. It does show more blue on camera than in real life, but more of that will be coming for sure. So thanks for being here. Make sure to subscribe, like, comment, all of those good things that help the channel out, and I'm so glad to have you here. Bye!